I just tested it. It's one of those days. Should we just turn it off?
Yeah, I've bumped into every doorway I've ever walked through today. I'm about to stab someone. I'm in that mood to stab
literally
someone.
just tested the launch button and it turns the audio on. And then it didn't do it the second time.
It's okay. The day is nearly done. Nearly done.
I should explain, chat. Yesterday, I said to you all when I started streaming last night that I'd been feeling quite unwell. I managed to power through just about yesterday evening and then thought I was going to crash hard last night and then got about 3 hours sleep for some unbeknown reason. I don't understand why. So I just didn't sleep at all last night. So today has been a fucking struggle. And so what we did is we picked a topic. I picked a topic that basically means you can carry me. This is what I was saying when I was making no sound. This is how much you need to carry me tonight, stream. Tonight, chat. You need to carry. I can't even speak, you see. So what we thought we'd talk about tonight's hobby heroes. This could go hand in hand with a couple of little raids, maybe, if the channels we hadn't seen about. So you probably have seen the thumbnail. I want to add a little caveat to this thumbnail. It is not a definitive list of hobby heroes. I just grabbed 6 people that I'd worked with, that I spent time with over the course of the last couple of years, and put them on the thumbnail. It is not a definitive list. There's lots of people who are hobby heroes that aren't on that one thumbnail that has 6 people on it, right? So what I thought we would do, which is we've done a lot of talking about rules and balanced data slates. We've done a lot of talking about world eaters, and we've done a lot of talk about 10th edition and all that kind of stuff and share. There's been a lot of hobby chat, right? A lot of heavy chat, a lot of heavy hobby chat. Thanks, Chris. You're a hero. So there's been a lot of heavy chat lately on the stream in general, all right? So I thought we'd do something a bit lighter for a night, a bit more chilled, a bit more relaxed, a bit more fun. And we'll talk about hobby heroes. Now, what I've done with the thumbnail is I've picked 6 big content creators, like I said, who I've worked with or I spent time with over the course of the last 12, 24 months or something. But you can tell me, right? I'd love to get some sleep, Ken. I really wanted to not stream tonight. I can't afford to not stream, unfortunately. You know, like, how many of you work in a job that don't get sick pay? Luce's hands up. This is the first one in the room. Luce's hands up.
I don't think I've ever had before. Well, no, I think maybe before having kids. No, because then I was in a care home. No sick pay. Never been in a job that has sick pay.
Yeah.
So drag your sorry ass into work.
So typically I have had jobs that pay sick pay normally, but this one is not one of them.
What?
So considering we make so much, well, I'll be honest with you, chat, we make over 95% of our revenue, on super chats and memberships. So because we make so much of our revenue on super chats and memberships, like I said, over 95%, if I miss a stream, I basically don't get paid, right? So for those of you that don't get sick pay, I'm sure you will sympathise. So when Ranulph says, you look worn out, how much would it take to get you to finish the stream early and take it easy? I mean, I'd love to. I just don't think it's going to happen. Unless you carry me for the next half an hour really fucking high, chat. I set a new fancy members goal just because I'm enjoying corn so much. Look at that. I don't expect you to match that, by the way. I don't expect you to match that. Click ding, says Gav. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is how I'm so off the pace today, chat. Lucy's had a bad day, like she said. We've been bumping into doorways and stumping fucking toes and knocking things over. It's been one of those days in the Dempsey household. One of those days.
I could quite easily stab someone.
Yeah.
Sick pay.
Thanks, Dave. No, you not start.
All I
honestly.
need is a person to pop a charity bag through the door. That's all I need today. Both cannons, they're getting it.
Yeah. It's okay. It's 40 counts up. We picked a light topic.
Sick pay.
Thank you, Rick. You're a hero. We picked a light topic. We put a chill topic. Why OBS has decided to fucking play with me today as well, I don't know. So can you hear her now? Because what also happened is they couldn't hear her. It didn't turn that on either.
Oh.
So I tested OBS. All the audio came on. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. I do like pre-flight checks on my stream. I do pre-flight checks before every single stream without failure. And it basically means going through a launch run-through.
Cheers to you, Liam.
Thank you so much, Big Ron. It means going through a run-through, pressing the buttons in order, like I was doing a launch. Cool, everything's working. So I have Make sure the cameras are working, make sure everything's turned on, and then press the starting screen, have that loading, and then press the launch button. The launch button then loads up the launch graphic, runs the launch graphic, switches to the live scene, turns the microphone on, turns the desktop audio on. Microphone's for me and Luce, desktop audio is for chatbot, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
I did that before the stream, perfectly happy, everything's working, sweet. Press the starting button again, so I go through run number 2, and what that does when I press the starting button is it mutes everything again. Press the launch button, hit go live, started talking, and all you lot got was this.
Sick pay hashtag Savelim from Alucerage.
That means save Liam from loose rage.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
It's a real thing.
It is actually a real thing. She's been talking again. Thanks, Paul. You're a hero. You're a legend. So, basically, what I was hoping you would do tonight, chat, is you'd tell me who your hobby heroes were. That could be anyone, right? That can be a YouTuber. It can just be a random person. If it's someone like a YouTuber or a streamer of some sort or a content producer of some sort, and I don't have a fucking clue who they are, maybe we can go and find their channel and chuck a little bit of a mini raid on there for them, right? And it could be anyone. I've got a list of people we could do that to anyway, but the thing is, most of my hobby heroes have all bigger channels than me anyway, and most of you have probably heard of all of them as it is.
Sick pay. And Joe is my secret hobby hero.
I think Joe's everyone. I think Joe's a secret hobby hero
Joe's
for a lot of people,
amazing.
to be honest. Joe's incredible. Right. Joe's the hero we don't deserve. Joe actually does a ton of work for the streams as well. Like, he spends a lot of time setting those tables up for the games. And he does little details I think a lot of people just won't notice, which is interesting, like, because he just loves the detail. And interestingly, we're talking to a company at the moment about designing our own pack of terrain. This is in early stages. There's no promises, but we're talking to a company about doing it. I've basically just given Joe free reign because he's our terrain guy, essentially, right? We could cover the silent segment with beacon noises, says Gaz. Yeah, absolutely. It would be accurate, right? It would be accurate. Liam is my hero at the moment, says Shaz. Why me? What for? Make sure you get a hug after the stream. I don't think I want to. Oh, big thank you to Ieston, who gifted a membership, by the way. I saw that come through earlier. And the reason why I got reminded of that one, that and the fact that Simon upgraded his membership to Scald because he's a hero, is because Adrian's has just jumped in and gifted 10.
Oh.
Aw, Adrian Smart, what a hero. What a hero. Which means I have to update my tracker now to 7.4. If we get to 888 straight away, then I'll just go to bed. Is that what you want? Do that.
Unfortunately, have to work, so I won't be able to watch live. Hope you feel better. Maybe I can catch it next time.
I don't feel... So to be clear, team, I felt terrible yesterday, and I don't feel terrible today. I'm just tired.
Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, John. You're a legend. I always get thrown off by that person in chat.
Who's that?
Jonathan Haynes. He was literally the name of my boss from 2 jobs ago.
Oh yeah, I was just looking at you thinking.
Yeah. Literally was the name of like the exact name of my boss, spelt exactly the same, apart from that Jonathan Haynes doesn't live in Canada. So it won't be super chatting Canadian dollars.
Is it? Could it be?
Yeah.
Northern Exile on YouTube is one of my hobby heroes.
Northern Exile on YouTube. Let's go and find some of these people. Let's do this. Let's do this, chat. YouTubes. Let's go and find Northern Exile. Northern Exile. 11.6k subscribers. They are predominantly a stream chant 4 months ago. No, 1 month ago. Stream games, videos. Okay, so they're a 40k video channel. Northern Exile. Do we raid them? Do we raid them? Clawmaster X or Rio? Tell me. I love you guys, but I think my hobby hero is Ben from the Bonehead podcast. Blood Bowl. He was down, sorted the Blood Bowl tourney out at Beachhead. He probably doesn't know, but he helped loads of my anxiety. That's super cool, puppers. You don't. By the way, this is absolutely not me fishing for you to say that me and Joe and Brom and Paddy are your hobby heroes. I'd actually rather you enlighten me to other people. So if you say someone like Northern Exile, who I haven't subbed to before, I'll hit the sub button. So this isn't about me and the channel. This is about other people. While details get missed in the forefront of our minds, our subconscious notices is why Lord of the Rings was such good films. Your brain takes in the passion of the project. Much love for Joe. Joe's incredible. He's such a hero. Peachy, the painting phase would be fun to smash her like button. Peach, I've got the painting phase already.
Appreciate your channel. Enjoyable viewing. Like to see UV Winters again in Batreb.
Coming soon. Dates are planned, including a stream. Soon, couple of months, but coming soon, Alan. Dates are planned, including a stream. That's right. I'm going to brave him on stream again. It's fun. He's on the thumbnail. You've seen him. Where are we? Leaks Veeks this evening. Welcome, mate. You're not a hobby hero because you promised to finish Gaz like a year ago. I've not forgotten. It's not happening. Give up that one. Honestly, give up that one. Mini Wargaming Dave and you. Mini Wargaming Dave's a legend. I was talking to him earlier. Love that man. Make Castle Mod again. Not a chance. Please tell me Winters is featuring. When?
Also, Striking Scorpion 82 is great.
I haven't watched Striking Scorpion 82 for years. Is he still making videos? I knew he was always pretty popular. Northern Exile is ex-GW store employee, is he?
At Kirioth/John is my hero. Between his genuine joy for models, epic conversions and the fact as a content creator he is just an everyday hobbyist.
Yeah, Kyrios, he often shows up in chat. So if he shows up in chat, give him a lot of love because Kyrios is incredible.
Can you do the Red Path next?
The Red Path? Is that a YouTube channel, Russ? Tell me if it's a YouTube channel, and I'll go find it. So let's do some sharing first. So screen share. This is the first channel that was super chatted to me. If you super chat a channel in for a reasonable amount of super chat money, so we don't just go into everything, right? Then I will put them up on screen and we'll go and raid them. Is there an easy way to share without having to go into? I don't know if I can share easily. I tell you what we'll do is we will grab the latest video, whichever it is, and I will share from that, and I will copy that, so I don't have to come out of F11 and show you all my bookmarks, so you then know who I bank with. And we'll post it in here like this, and we'll do that. Then we pin it, and then everyone goes to that particular video and drops comments.
Playing Votan against World Eaters, any advice?
Are you playing Votan or World Eater, Steve? Papa Paulim, you're like my secret hobby hero. You're the first one I've watched live. I liked your relaxed demeanour and how you seem to go so down to earth. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Jamie from the Red Path and Spider from TTTTV.
I think there's one too many T's.
Tabletop Tactics Television? Is that actually a thing? Is that what they're called? Jamie from the Red Path.
Hang on. TTTTV.
Yeah, Tabletop Tactics TV, I would guess. But I don't know if maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm right. Sorry, Liam, I love pizza more. Russ says yes. Okay, we're going to leave the Red Path link up for a while. 15 comments so far. I'm going to F5 it.
Gizmo_paints.
Hi, folks.
Miniaturist and Richard Gray.
Mute.
They paint like they have the hands of God.
So I've met Rich Gray. He's a super nice guy as well, and he's an incredible painter. I don't know the other two. Kit, thank you. I'm guessing they're on Instagram, right? We're still on 15 comments, you slacking fucks, okay? I just wanted you to go and raid a channel, put loads of nice comments on there, tell them that we sent you from Liam, because Liam's lovely, probably. I'll try again, ready? I'm going to hit refresh now. Still at 50, right. Are you not bothering tonight, chat? You're not bothering tonight? SS82 was great. I used to watch him in bed, and his soothing voice kept me making me fall
Apart
asleep.
from your crew, the names I'd like to submit are Chaos 40k, Heretic Dave 40k, and Say Hi Paul, mainly cause I've had the opportunity to play them.
Paul, all super nice people as well. Super, super nice people. Dave, Chaos Dave and Heretic Dave is... Because Chaos 40k is also... No, he's different than me. Those two people come to the Factorum GTs. They're lovely, lovely guys. And obviously Say Hi Paul has been a staple for years. We love him very dearly. We're going to F5 it again. Okay, he got 4 comments out of us. Well done, people. We did it. We got there in the end. We give him some comments. No names I recognise, though. But I'll let you off. So that's the first one, right? Northern Exile. Check out Northern Exile. Make sure you hit that little sub button. I've already hit the sub button. And then make sure you drop a comment in there. And then we have to go and find the other one now. This is the downside of Steve.
How do you spell pulley, as in pulley system?
Pulley.
Okay.
Why? What are you making a pulley system for?
No, I was just updating my Facebook thing for my family.
I'm trying to find out if Steve is playing again. I'm playing Votan, by the way, to answer my super chat. You're playing with Votan. Tough, this one, actually. Tough. Let's find the red path. I'll get to you. I might regret saying if you super chat, we'll go and find them. The red path. 4.4 thousand subscribers. I will now hit sub because someone told me to go here. Very nice. And we'll go into videos and we'll find the latest video, which is 4 hours ago. That's a picture in it, that one. And we'll share this video. We'll copy it. We'll put it in chat like that. I'll post it. And we'll now pin this one. Pin it. We pinned it. Go find that channel, comment. So far, 3 comments. You guys can smash those 3 comments out of the water. Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So JB from the red path, John. I think we've got it.
Winters BC, he got me interested in 40k tabletop. But Joe has been my hero lately. Can Def see his passion and effort CTCT?
He's got so much passion for the hobby. It's infectious, actually.
Sergio Calvo for me. I love watching people paint.
I've heard that name, Alex. I think I've seen him on social media. I think I've seen him on Instagram. I think. Maybe. I'm going to F5 this channel.
I'm a big fan of the painting coach. His videos aren't flashy, but he presents his tutorials in an incredibly approachable way and seems a super nice guy.
Thank you for the suggestion, Leaks. You're a hero. Or a legend.
The pulley is for when she puts your butt in a sling later.
Oh.
Wow, Rick. We went there already.
We've not done that one yet.
Well, not that I was aware of, anyway. Up to 12 comments.
It was consensual. Stop
Newest first. Look at you, beautiful people. Look at this. Look at you, beautiful people. Well done, you lot. Hi from the Great Hall, hero. Comment from Dempsey Raid, hero. I like Mark for the Blood God. I think that's old ones. Hello from the Great Hall. You legends. Look at you all. There we go. Good people. Well done. Okay. So we've now done the red path for you. Obviously, what you also should be doing, people, if you're going to come in there and drop a comment, also make sure you smash that subscribe button, all right?
Tabletop minions, Uncle Atom, and a huge hat off to Winters that made me realize how the hobby could help with stress relief and escapism.
Yeah, wow.
Satan is a great guy, even made a BA librarian dreadnought for me. And you guys, heart.
No.
Heart, 2 hearts, Adrian.
Shucks, man.
Shucks. You're so amazing. You're a hero. Yeah, I mean, I think we spoke about it loads on the channel, right? About how this is essentially therapy, a hobby, as well as being incredibly... in a modern day where we rely so much on screens and computers and stuff, I'm aware of the irony when I'm talking on a screen right now. It's very kind of community-based and interactive and sociable is the word I'm looking for.
One last blade. Luce will like the looks of the host.
One last blade. I'm going to have to find that now. One last blade. Luce will like the looks of the host. I'm worried for you now, Luce.
What?
I don't know.
The Blood Angel Commander.
The Blood Angel. You're just throwing channels at me now, chat. Right, one last blade. Subscribe. Videos. Painting a Grandmaster. Apparently, you'll like the look of the host. So I picked the one where it's just his hand.
Well, I mean, only Thanes is the feet, so...
I mean, I don't think she'd be that bothered, actually. If he got dressed, she might be more interested.
Who's this guy now? This guy. Who's this guy?
I don't know. He's called One Last Blade. And someone said, Dan McPhee said, Luce will like the looks of the host.
Oh, I thought they were saying that you would like the looks of the host.
No. When Boxy came and streamed here in a vest, Luce was like, he could have got dressed.
Yeah, he could have finished getting dressed. Okay, there's his hand. Right.
What we'll do is we'll still comment spam the video. Although he's doing all right. He seems to be doing better than some of the other ones we've done. We're still going to comment spam his video. I'm going to raid him as well. How many of these are we going to do in a night?
Do muscles like that ever actually get in the way of life?
I don't...
Like,
I'm not the right person to comment.
After insane week at work, can't wait for tomorrow.
Good man.
if you needed to actually carry a carpet, because there's already quite a bit of bulk there. Is it
I mean,
actually inconvenient to now carry a carpet as well?
In seriousness, his shoulders aren't that big, to be fair. So he probably doesn't have that much of a problem. I'm just currently looking at Mr. the War Master Will at tomorrow's GT. And as it stands, I am playing. So, you know, be afraid, be very afraid.
And approach with caution.
So Brighthammer did, I've already pinged that link, so you should all be doing it now. Brighthammer did mention Kirioth, and actually I want to give John a shout out because he comes in here enough.
Fake taxi.
Thanks, Dave.
He looks like a buff Brom.
Poor Brom.
A blonder buff Brom, but I see it.
Best podcast currently is Lookout Sir with Dan and Phil. Also had some guy named Joe on their older shows.
Yeah. Joe used to be on Lookout Sir years ago, and now I got him busy doing streams instead. So you can have him back on Lookout Sir if you want, but then he won't be able to do streams with us. And if we can't do streams off, we don't get many games anymore. Because you probably noticed that Joe's here all the time. Right. This is Kirioth, right? We're on one of those rare occasions on a Friday where he's currently not watching. So what we're going to do is this is one of those rare occasions where I would urge all of you to go and sub and chat in Kirioth's chat and watch his content.
I love
John,
that colour purple.
Like Brighthammer Son said before, he's got a genuine joy for the hobby, genuine joy for models. He loves converting. He just enjoys himself, and he's an everyday person. So if you haven't already subscribed to Kirioth, and I'm conscious that I'm talking about a channel that's significantly bigger than ours, if you look at the 85,500 subs that he's got, but if you haven't already, go and give the man a sub, chuck a like on his latest video, drop a comment in there, because he's an absolute legend. He's in our chat frequently. He came to the first ever Dempsey get-together.
Yes, he did.
He's just an amazing human being, and it's really, really, really clutch that we look after people like this.
Found Winters when looking how to play it and then got recommended a guy called Morehammer as the more competitive channel. Embarrassed smiley face.
How wrong he was. More competitive. In fact, we've been playing loads of competitive lately.
You have to take your bouncing bomb for Daryl.
It's already in the boot, guys. Already there. Already in the boot. We've been doing a lot of competitive stuff lately, actually. And I'm actually kind of really enjoying it. But one of the things I personally think is we're managing to show competitive doesn't have to be super tedious and boring. And people can actually have fun with it. I think we're showing that. You might tell me that I'm wrong, but I think we're showing that. So big shout out to Big Bad John McArdle, who's come in and smashed the big 50 down. You're a legend. John Delay then snuck in behind and gifted another 10 away. You both, John's one of my hobby heroes. John McArdle, I have no idea what his hobby is, but he's one of my hobby heroes. Because fucking hell, he half funds my hobby. Thanks, John. You're a legend. I love you. Which means we're a bit closer to our 888 member goal for the month because I made it World Eatersy. So 60 is 7, 3, 4. Maths and shit. There we go. Cool. Right. Morehammer is amazing. Morehammer's deadly, man. I said to someone the other day, should I rebrand the channel? And they went, what to? I was like, we'll call it Morehammer again. They're like, yes. I was like, no, I'm not actually doing that.
The channel's called Morehammer again.
Yeah. That wasn't my idea. But yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
When we go, no, I don't like this game. And then when we bring it back again in like 5 years, it'll be Morehammer again, comma, again.
Again. Yeah. Simon says, I subbed to Kirioth the other day on your recommendation. Such a good tone. He's just a nice guy as well. So, you know, what a fucking hero. I love him. Thanks, John. You're an absolute legend. And says, yeah, if you did, thumbs up for John in chat. If you got gifted a membership, make sure you use it, right? Please make sure you use it. And big shout out to Yarl Grimnar for 5, Yeston for 1, and Rick for another 1. That's 7 more. I've now got to do more maths. I'm too tired for maths. 741. Yeston, I reckon, sits there and he waits until I've updated it, and then he drops 1. Just to be that guy. You're dangerously close to a giveaway. That's fine. I don't. At the moment, guys, I don't fucking care. I don't care.
Yeah, I like Al's one. Morehammer, once again with feeling.
God, Crisis has done it now as well. I need some Morehammer dice. Des, I've got some in the house. I found some the other day. Some of my old Warhammer dice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found some in the studio.
I've forgotten what they look like.
Math for the maths god. Yeah, I feel like Sad Joe having my super chat ignored. We'll get there, Steve. We'll get there. You've got Votad. You're trying to take on World Eaters. Right. Okay. Are you list tailoring, Steve? Are you building to play World Eaters? So if you've got access to it, I would. This is World Eaters are really hard to play into right now. Trying to give Joe and Brom some credit over the last few weeks, they are really hard to play into. So if you're playing competitively, you probably want to use things like Sagittar on objectives rather than troops, so he can't drown them in blood. However, he then gets 2 points for every vehicle that he kills for blood for the blood god if he takes that particular secondary. Weight of fire is honestly the thing that hurts the most. So your basic Votan warriors with the 2 damage ion beamers or ion blasters, whatever they're called, could come in super clutch. Strength 5 -1 2 damage, meaning that they're just flattening berserkers. But be warned, the second you kill one, if you don't kill the unit, you kill one, they blood surge towards you. That's a problem, right? So I would be thinking about a lot of rapidly firing in warriors. Don't sit forward if you can help it. Don't sit forward on objectives in the first turn, because if they're taking Lord Invocatus of the Warlord, they will be making turn 1 charges with things like 8 bound because they're incredibly rapid. You can potentially use things like Sagittar, etc. to move block them.
Even more hammer?
Even more hammer. Love it. Brilliant. You can use things like Sagittar to block them. Beam weapons do okay against World Eaters because they're probably coming forward in a horde of stuff, and if you can hit multiple units with one weapon just to maximize your efficiency on guns, that's important. Rail cannons, I mean, okay, they're all right. Weight of fire. Weight of fire will sting World Eaters. It just will. I mean, you just have to try and drop as much as you can, as fast as you can. And if he's got Angron, I hate to say this, kill him as fast as possible. Votan probably can reliably kill Angron. Kill him as fast as possible. Because if he gets into your lines and he puts on his you can't fall back, you're in the shit then, right? Try and control how many charges he can make. So you don't really want him making more than 2 charges, because even with more than 2 charges, he'll fight first, you'll interrupt, and he'll fight on death with the unit. So I'm not giving you loads of great advice here, right? Each amp goes in and fucks things still, though, if you build the right build. He still goes in and claps. So, does that help Steve a little bit? Bikes. Bikes are clutch, I think, in Votan, but don't do what everyone else does. Everyone else pre-games moves them forward in the first turn, moves them again. You're just feeding him units.
Order from Element Games delayed again. Whoever does the stock at GW is a fucking melt.
They are an absolute fucking melt. To be clear, Reese, as my sponsor, I'm still waiting on an order from Element Games. So it's not just you. I've been waiting since release date for World Eaters.
The other day I realized that since I joined the Thanes, that is the most interaction out of all my friends' groups. So a huge thank you to all the Dempsey bunch. All of you and the whole community.
We'll get back to that in just a second, Adrian, because Niels is going to come through like this.
Not on YouTube, but a huge shout out to Matt Everett, Lee Palmer, Josh, and everyone who helps to run the awesome Vanguard gaming community and Crystal.
Thanks for that, Neil. That's hobby heroes don't have to be YouTubers as well. That's important. Adrian, so I'm going to plug this because I want more people to be Thanes, quite frankly. But I'm also conscious that Thanes is a shit ton of money for a lot of people. Okay, but Thanes are one of the highest tiers we have on the channel. In fact, it's the second highest tier we have on the channel. And it gets you access to a private WhatsApp chat. And I think it's fair to say that private WhatsApp chat essentially generates friendships, which is incredible. So to all of the Thanes, and in fact to everybody who chooses to be a member, to everybody who chooses to be a member, to everybody who gifts memberships, to everybody who super chats, you're all my hobby heroes, because you're just genuinely amazing people. And if you're Thanes and Aces who are prepared, like I keep going back to Thanes and Aces and going, how can I give more to encourage more people to be Thanes and Aces? They're like, I don't want you to give more. We're literally donating this amount each month because we love what you're doing, which is so humbling and so incredible. But what's amazing is it's one of my busier group chats as well. Like, it's just such a lovely bunch of people. So more people should join the Thanes, unless you're a dick. If you're a dick, don't join. Right, simple as that. Honestly, if you're a dick, I don't want you money. I'm joking. Some different demons in Xenos would be cool, but armies take time to build. What are you on about for the channel? I think he borrowed some demons from a friend, played them at the last tournament, and has got so I've got some demons to play with. It's a competitive list I could run, but it's hard because I don't know if they'd be fun to watch. They're not my army, so I could run them. I could run them next week. I could run demons and show you how those work. But the lads are not going to like playing against the army because the army's good. The army is built by a friend of mine called Crab, a channel friend called Crab, and it's a very well put together list that's been dialed in over a while. Steve says helps a lot. Thank you, good sir. In it, Steve. Right, I'm glad, Steve. I don't know if it has actually really helped. World Eaters, right? So I had this chat with Joe yesterday off camera after the stream. So we were talking on the stream, and Joe was like, "They need to be nerfed. They need to be nerfed." I was like, "I don't think they do." So I actually honestly believe. So World Eaters are very good, but I honestly believe that a great player out there will be able to tone them down by playing against them because he'll just control where they go. Control where they go, control what they do. And if you can control where they can charge and how many units they can charge, where they can pile into, so Brom's one of Brom's biggest mistakes yesterday. He came into the middle with his blade guard and his chaplain and his apothecary and used his impulsor to block. And he kept his impulsor far enough away from me so that I couldn't hurt to intervene, which is fine. But he put everything so close together that when Angron came in and clapped all the blade guard, he just stepped into the tank and went, "You're locked in combat. You can't go anywhere." Right? If he'd have spaced out a bit better, this is just experience, right? If he spaced out a bit better, I struggle to pile into something else and Angron stands in the middle. He's got significantly higher chance with aggressors and eradicators and all that kind of stuff picking Angron up. That becomes a whole different game at that point. A whole different game. How's the Black Templars going from Siege? We haven't got a quote from them yet, but they're going to be fucking expensive, so it might take a while, right? Mandy came in late. What did I miss? Loads, Mandy. You have to watch the whole thing all over again. I'm borderline. Sometimes I'm okay. That's fine. Oh, man, that means I can't join this. But no, actually, we encourage dicks. I prefer those kinds of people. Right? They're more my kinds of people. Seeing Chris's Death Guard coming along. Hopefully in the world he is.
Many hobby heroes are those that support others. Luce is also a hobby hero for many of us, as without doing what she does, Liam couldn't do what he does.
The beauty of that super chat, Gaz, is she wasn't in the room when you did it. Yeah, she's gone to put the kids to bed upstairs, so thank you. You are right. I can say this honestly, what's not here, you are right. I'd rather be a dick than a pussy or an arsehole. Exactly. Play your Thousand Suns. I need to. Although Joe was thinking about learning them. I'm starting my own Templar army this weekend, says Chad. Good man. They are stunning models, to be fair. Really, really, really beautiful models. Really beautiful models. I've got a whole load here now that we've been bringing. So since we got the start of the army through, I've been grabbing some more bits in to get a reasonably sized army put together to send off to Siege. Just need to get a quote from them now, but I'm not ready to fucking crack open the Vaseline. So Joe should be a Thane. Joe, what? No, why would Joe pay me? It's not how that works, Carl. In fact, all of the players that play on the stream rely on fucking gifted memberships so they can hang out in the members only chats. Shocking. Shocking. World Eaters don't need nerfs, they're fine. I think your skill level with the army is quite a bit above the others. Paddy may give you the hardest challenge with Angels or Tau. And actually, first of all, thank you, Weeman.
Templar Fund.
Thank you, yes, and you're a hero. So thank you, Weeman. I have played World Eaters for years, and although some of the rules have changed, the stat lines have changed, the sort of nuance of how you play the armies stayed the same. I think Paddy actually will give me the biggest challenge with Thousand Suns.
So true. Big clapping.
Big clap, yeah. That's what you get off of a night out in Coventry, innit? Big clap. I'm hearing tomorrow's GT is a Marine face-off, says Steve. Hang on, let me find out. Let me find out, shall we? So if I go into my TO app of dominance and power, 26 players tomorrow registered for the DC. Space Wolves, Death Guard, Thousand Suns, Imperial Fists. So far, Space Marines. Chaos Demons, Ultramarines, Alpha Legion, Emperor's Children, Harlequins, Eldar, Deathwing, Dark Angels, Blood Angels, World Eaters, Space Marines, Ultramarines, Guard, Chaos Knights, Adeptus Mechanicus, Chaos Knights, Orcs, Night Lords, Votan, Chaos Space Marines, Red Corsairs, Death Guard. That's what we've got. So, of 26 armies, fucking hell, of 26 armies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of 26 armies, 9 of them aren't power armor.
Still got that firstborn army if want them down.
Ugh, firstborn. Ugh. Thanks for the offer, Paul. I appreciate it. I know Brom owes me a $5 for stealing a gift from me still. Yeah, well, you make sure you get that money back off of him, Carl, as well, right? You make sure you get that money back off of him. My hobby hero is anyone who enjoys painting Thousand Suns, just can't get into my painting groove of them. There's a reason why I got Siege to do them. Pickle Nick, I tried painting Thousand Suns 3 times. 3 times I tried painting Thousand Suns, different projects. First 2 I gave up. Third one I gave to Brom. The 4th one I went, fuck this, and got Siege to do it. It was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. Hashtag too many Marines, yeah. Big up whoever's playing Alpha Legion. What a hero. Paddy is putting together Alpha Legion. He's just not got it to 2,000 points yet. He has, yeah. He'll be soon. Paddy's putting together a lot, actually. So Dark Angels win, right? Probably. Got a gifted membership to Vanguard this week, so feel obliged to watch it now. It's alright. They did some World Eaters content on Wednesday as well. So, you know. I wish I could be there tomorrow, but sadly cannot as I'm at the hospital appointment. Well, for us, what's up? Hope you're okay, man. I've got my Alpha Legion, says Sangarigar, good man. Thousand Suns are easy. Are they? I don't know. Right, Lorenzo. I am a person who prefers one of my favourite armies to play at the moment is World Eaters. Why? Because I move and I charge. That's it. No guns, no sidekick. None of that nonsense. Nothing at all. Right? Move and I charge and I fight. That's all I do. So I feel like Thousand Suns give me some problems. I think we need to help Brom get his custodians together. Really think that's the army for him. You reckon, wee man? Few rules, few models. Yeah, I don't disagree with you entirely. I may be hobby butterfly to sisters for kill team and boarding actions. Hashtag just a kill team. Skeletor with a great comment in chat. That's amazing. Leaks Veeks hero. Thank you for the gifted membership, you legend. Oh, Rimney coming in again. Maths and shit.
I'm aiming for the wooden spoon. Thumbs up.
Good man, Will. Oh no, I've put too many in. I've put too many in the box, Luce.
Put too many in the box?
Yeah, I've told YouTube that I've got 7,448 gifted memberships this month.
Well, that's not right.
Fucking if I back and retire.
For my hobby hero, oh, and Liam too, I guess.
Thanks, Rhino, but who's your hobby hero? He didn't tell us. Leaks and Rimney, thank you so much for getting some memberships. I think Brom will enjoy Custodes. What I also did, however, was I put an army list together for him, which was Aluris Custodian Shield Captains, Aluris Custodian Terminators, and Aluris Custodian Vexillers. So he only had to learn basically one data sheet. That's what I did. I was like, hey, if you take 3 units of 6 Aluris Custodians and a couple of Shield Captains and a couple of Banners, and you just unleash the Lions for 3 turns, you've just got like 24 single-man models to play with. That's fine. Just do that. Which he got excited about and started making Terminators. Thousand Sons of Thinking Man's Army. Yeah, I feel like that is the case, right?
I'm his hobby hero.
You're my hobby hero.
No, not yours.
Whose?
It was... Where's it gone?
What is it?
Who was it that super chatted?
Gaz?
That said...
Yeah, Gaz. Why have you just come in 10 minutes later and said that?
Because it's there in the hobby. No, Rhino for my hobby hero. Oh, and Liam too, I guess. Some fresh mums put, it's me. I'm the hobby hero. So
Oh.
I've completely just tanked your joke. I'm so sorry.
You
I'm very good at over-explaining jokes.
okay?
Try again. I'll get it right this time. Try again.
How soon for Red Butcher's intent? It feels like they're on a mission due to logistics rather than by design. I don't know. I'm definitely a drinking man's army. 100% Lewis, they are. There's great names in chat. People get sniping. But yeah, 100% there. Brom can roll around in Forge World for Custodians as well. He can. 100% he can. I've got some Telemons here that I've said he can have as well. And a bunch of bikes, so... Achilles Dreadnought's a bridge seal of approval. Don't read the new Angron book. You'll be pissed with the unit variety. Bring back mutilators. Don't. As a hobby hero, I really like Casey from eBay Miniature Rescue. I like his approach to painting and getting through projects, something I may lack. On YouTube, Captain Bellings?
Is he the guy that takes on models that people don't want and then he paints them up, makes them look gorgeous, and then just gives them away, or does he sell
What
them?
is Rambini's name? Answers on a postcard.
So if you don't know, some of you might have no idea what this lunatic's on about. If you don't know, Rambo in chat has recently had
He's had a baby Rambino.
a little baby boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I say he's recently had it. He hasn't. At least I don't think he has.
His lovely lady wife.
Has had a little baby boy. Is this a, you want us to give him a name? Because, I mean, you've left it a long time to give him a name if that's the case. Or is this a we've got to guess?
I hope it's us guessing.
I hope it's Liam.
Shut up.
That's the right choice. That's the right choice. It's a sensible name.
Okay.
He said he does the show with Goobertown
so
Brent. Oh, okay.
We don't know enough about Rambo. We don't know enough. Because usually once you know the couple, you can kind of guess the kind of names they're going to go for.
Well, if he's called himself Rambo, maybe the baby's name is Sylvester.
No, they wouldn't do that to him.
No, they shouldn't do that to him, is what you're saying.
I'm sticking with Rambino.
I don't think he's actually going to, on his birth certificate, be called Rambino Loose.
Well, I mean, there's some names flying around today.
Do you
Rambino
think,
would look
do
fine.
you think our kids are too old to rename them now?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I mean,
You get 6 weeks with a newborn, I think.
you have to guess his name. It's not Liam. Well, then you made the wrong choice, Rambo, quite frankly. Rambuti baby man. That's great. Call the child Tarquin. Just that's a dead. There's not enough children nowadays being called Tarquin. Are there many famous Liams?
Hemsworth? Liam Hemsworth? I think that's...
Liam Gallagher?
Oh, yeah, Liam Gallagher. Yeah.
Have they just called it Liam? They should do, yeah. Could always change names by default. Exactly, Corneted. I want to call one Calm.
No.
In fact, we could legitimately call one Carnage and one Slaughter.
No.
They're accurate, though. Is it Carl? Please tell me you've called him Carl. First name, Saul. Middle name's Better Call. Neeson. Liam Neeson's one, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Let's just spend the rest of the
Neeson.
stream talking about famous Liams.
Has a very particular set of skills. Is Rambino.
Has he named him after Brom or Joe? I hope not. I hope not. Rambo, Rambonctious,
Well-
Maximus, Rambinus. Says Ben.
Brom's proper name is a nice name. So that could
Is
work.
it?
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I think so.
It's just
Although
a-
it's very odd to me when people call him by it.
Okay, he's got it. We could call one of the children Gorechild. That's great.
What?
Liam O'Brien is a fairly famous voice actor that plays D&D, isn't he? End of the stream, that was the last famous Liam.
Probably some unusually British name like James or Jeffrey, Noah, Oliver or Arthur.
I mean, that's a lot of guesses, Mandy.
Yep.
Liam Pittman, I've been summoned.
Oh, Malcolm's a good shout.
Malcolm? Malcolm? Why would you be called Malcolm?
That's a good name.
Rambo, I mean, considering how many names exist in the world, I feel like this could be a fucking long stream now until we get it right. Right? So I feel like we might need a hint or tip. Brom has a proper name? No. No, it just takes him too long to tell you, that's why. Little Joe would be epic. Right. Calmgron. Calmgron? Calmgron. I'm not sure I get it. At least I used a postcard like he asked. You did. You did, Mandy. You're a hero. But you had 5 guesses. So what's that? I guess $1. I guess $1. I mean, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. I assume Brom's real name is Roman Abramovich.
No.
No, he hasn't got that much money. It's something super common like Chris, isn't it? My eldest is Malcolm, a good Scottish name.
I don't know. He is a dentist, so he could one day have enough money for that.
Rambo just comes in, just trying to generate more super chats for you. Thanks, mate. Thanks for trying to help the stream from all the way over there. I'm doing all right, though. You hero. Do we have a hint, though? I want a hint. Okay, start random names. Wait, Liam, if you rename one of your kids Gorechild, does that make you Gorefather? Yes.
Oh, first letter's E. Eric? Or...
Okay, hint. First letter is E. Okay. Erebus.
All the boys' names that begin with E.
Erebus.
Edward.
Evan.
Ewan. Does Ewan begin with E?
Yes.
Yeah. Ebenezer.
Ebenezer's a great one. Earl. Oh, please call him Earl. Eric. Elephant Man.
Oh, Ethan's nice.
Emperor.
E-Carl.
Oh, I fucking love you lot. Eddie, don't please haven't called him Eddie.
Liam, you're my first super chat, smiley face, and my hobby hero will be the Joker at Games Workshop who finally greenlights the release of New War Smile Starts.
Simran, thank you so much for the 5, mate. Thanks for the donation. What a hero.
Liam Gallagher is William John Paul Gallagher.
Yes. Yeah, not a lot of people know
so
that
he's
his
not
name.
a Liam, then he's a William.
Yeah, a lot of people know don't know that his name's William. God, Daddy, it's Edward, isn't it? Says Cass. He hasn't. That I see, he hasn't told us that we're right yet. Though my chat is now just full of names beginning with E, none of which are on postcards. Erebus would get bullied.
Ignatius.
Elon.
Oh.
Errol. Put the cat on Errol. Yes, chat.
Edgar. Oh, I love it.
Edgar. Oh, I thought you said that. You actually said that. An Eldrad, good man. Elton. E6. That's what he meant. The thing is, right, the worst part about some of these suggestions are, in modern day 2023 Britain, none of these are actually off the fucking table nowadays. Because we've heard parents that have called their kids things like Ladybird.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah, we have. And in sports soccer in Ipswich, Neon.
Neon was the name of a child,
Neon,
yeah.
Yep, she was screaming like a banshee. Neon!
I feel like it
Get
should be, it's almost like a means test, right?
Starts with E, Edward, Everett, Ezekiel, Elijah, Easton.
Oh, I feel like Elijah's a strong shout nowadays.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I feel like Elijah's a strong shout. That's a good one, that Mandy, yeah. But this is the problem, right? I feel like it should be almost like a means test. So if you call your child Neon or Ladybird, it's just child abuse. Just child taken off you straight away, right? Elliot, come up with the best name for a child beginning with E. Error.
That's not very nice to call your children errors.
I didn't call him an error.
That's terrible, Rambo.
Elliot called him an error.
Be ashamed of yourself.
This is my son, Element Games.
Missed opportunity for him to name him Sylvester.
I know. Although Rambo's gone quiet, so I don't know if anyone's got this right yet.
I think it's Elijah.
Elijah.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah.
What?
I'm going to go with Elijah.
What's Elon Musk's kid called? LMAO. I need to find this out now.
Oh, he's got like letters of the alphabet for a name. Which I appreciate. Every name is a collection of the letters of the alphabet before you all start. I think there's a number in it as well.
Oh my god.
I have no idea how you say it.
Oh my god. XAEA-XII. See, so he should be locked up.
So I have no idea how you say it.
It's child cruelty. How to pronounce the name of Elon Musk, Grimes, and Grimes' baby. A few hours away. When asked the name of his son, Musk tweeted that. I can't fucking say it. Grimes confirmed that baby changed the name to... adding Roman numerals looks better, to be honest. This is not even remotely close to funny. Explaining the meaning behind the name, Grimes says X stands for the unknown variable. Meanwhile, the AE is the elven spelling of AI, which is shorthand for artificial intelligence, and the word for love in several languages such as Japanese.
Dave B got it. His name is Eddie.
You poor bastard, calling him Eddie. A12, precursor to the SR-17, our favourite aircraft. No weapons, no defences, just speed. Great in battle, but non-violent, she added. The A in the name also represents Archangel. Oh my
For
god.
a laugh, I'd go for error 404, father not found.
Sounds like a great name. It's just X, like the letter X, then AI, like how you said letter AI, Grimes said. Must meanwhile told podcast Joe Rogan. I mean, it's just X, the letter X, and then AE is like pronounced Ash, and then A12. So the parents
What?
can't decide on how it's pronounced.
So what's his nickname then?
Rich cunt. Probably. I don't.
And what was that? Something about elves? There's something
So
about
there's
elves
it's
in there?
X, then
Yeah.
AE that's attached to each other, which apparently is the Elvish spelling for AI, which is artificial intelligence, but also means love in Greek or something.
So he's an elf robot.
The X stands for the unknown, so they don't know what he is. She is. It is.
I'm really confused.
Not as confused as that child's going to be when it grows up, Luce. That's
Do you reckon they'll change his name?
Elon's kid's named after some towel prototypes. His mother, 100%. I'm sure Elon Musk being hitting the wacky backy. Yeah, that's absolutely. Can you just say parts of the name mean multiple different things? That feels like cheating. Nicknames, says Sister Marcy. That poor child.
But if you see that kid across the room and you want to get their attention, what
Oi.
what do you?
We're in
you
Britain.
Can't, no, you can't say that's rude. That's
We
really
can-
rude.
we're in
You
England.
can't say
Oi.
that.
Oi,
No,
you.
That's rude.
Oi.
Stop it.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to be. It's like when you've been chatting to someone for 10 minutes and you don't actually know their name. You have to now somehow navigate the conversation so that everything you say doesn't need to say their name.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So how do you start that conversation?
So
if
in
he's all the way
America,
across the room.
you just say dude or bro. That's what they said in
No,
America,
it's
right?
bruh. You go, sup, bruh.
No, that's UK.
Sup, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how me and Jim Jam address each other in the
He
morning.
keeps saying to me,
Sup,
what if
bruh?
someone came in and said, blah, blah, I wouldn't listen to me. He said, why? I said, because he's talking like a fucking arsehole. And he just looks heartbroken when I say that. Well, that's not how you should speak. You should speak
Sup, bruh?
correctly. No. No. I have caved and decided I'm going to have the second cider.
Okay, because that's going to definitely help.
I need to sleep. I'm about to go for a little wee-wee, though, so you're going to have to sing to chat for a while.
Oh, why must you do this to me all the time?
I mean, you can sit here if you want, because this is one of the
No.
rare occasions where you're still
No.
dressed.
No. Well, just throw that out there.
Oi, says Silver Craig, exactly, yeah?
No,
Oi
you
is
can't.
perfectly
That's
fine.
rude. You can't.
Right, chat. I'll turn up chat bot, so if you super chat, she can hear you. But Luce isn't going to come and look at you because
We stole bruh. It's ours now.
she hates you. So
I don't hate you, chat.
I'll be back in just a moment, but bathroom breaks are important for me, okay? Cool, right.
I'll have to put my glasses on now.
Are you ready to carry this stream for 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
It won't be
as
5
if
minutes.
it takes you 5 minutes.
Well, I've got to get it out. Use
have a
both
piss.
hands.
Oh, you poor thing. Have you got to that age that you need both hands? You poor thing. There he goes, chat, abandoning me. Why do you need your phone for the toilet? Oh my god. So he can take a photo. Thanks, Ed. Luce deserves to be comfortable. I do. I'm just putting my glasses on. Bear with me. Do hold on, caller. Right. Okay. Luce, cue the elevator music. I should do. Oh! The stream's... Oh, it's come back. I didn't touch it, chat. Didn't actually touch it, but the stream went down. I assume it's back up. You didn't even hear me on that one. 5 mind of facts. Plastic and paint, what do you mean? 5 mind of facts. You always need the phone. No, you don't.
Alexa, set an alarm at 4 in the morning. Reminder to feed the kids.
I'm just going to write down to undo that alarm, Mandy, before I go to bed. Because that, although I'm laughing now, that will not be funny at 4 in the morning. Undo. Alarm. The stream went down for like a second. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. I was putting my glasses on and it went down then flashed straight back up again.
Did she listen? Did she ignore her?
I was over here. I haven't touched it.
Alexa, are there any alarms set?
Oh, good.
Mandy.
You should be. You should go on to the naughty step for that.
We will have words. Okay? Baby's down the block hole.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! I forgot about that one.
You're like a mercurial voice from a faraway place. Yeah, I know. I don't know why she won't come and sit here. She's prettier than I am.
No, I'm not sitting there. We're not having boobs on stream. I'm not doing it.
I mean, Joe.
We ain't doing it.
We have Joe on stream.
Because we want to know that everybody here is here properly. Not for the boobs. That was, yeah. That's freestyle. You're not getting that again?
I'm the one drinking.
I'm very tired.
Yeah,
and I could stab a person today, so I'm going to stay right here.
Does respond to super chats? Yes, she does. Yeah, yeah. If I turn the chat bot right up like I just did, Mandy then knows that then she listens and she responds sometimes. Phone in the bathroom is nasty. D fingers all over your phone. I mean, it's my phone, right? Oh, we've already read that one.
D fingers?
Yeah.
What's D fingers?
What do you think the D is?
Dick fingers. Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Can I license the boob song?
Worst kid's name was pronounced Absidy.
Absidy. A-B-C-D-E-E. Oh, please. Can't we have both? I still like put a camera on Luce, but actually often she'll have a shower or bath before stream.
Yeah, that's not going on camera.
That's not going on camera.
No.
No one needs to see that.
No.
Not even me. Someone clip Luce's freestyle. She sounds like she lives at a bar. GHG is her natural environment. Make sure no one else will touch it. Well, yeah. I feel like we need to start copywriting, licensing your...
My little skits.
Yes. Music.
Air quotes. Music.
Music. Yeah, we should do that. But maybe not. God, I can't wait for bedtime tonight, Luce. Is it bedtime yet?
No, not yet.
For fuck's sake. How long do we normally do these for?
Hour and a half. And you've just poured a new Aspel, so grow
Clip
up.
me through, yeah.
Come on.
Greenbus says Liam's all the sexy we need. You, sir, are drunk. So go home. Radio Free Armageddon. Sometimes the Alexa picks up. She picks up a lot, actually. She's turned down right now, so you won't hear the responses so much. But we did have a night of being harassed by super chats just to get her to do something or tell a joke or something like that.
Yeah.
The problem is you need to, if you really want to make it work, you have to pace the super chat out. Otherwise, Amy reads it too quickly, and by the time she says the name that was required, and then she starts saying the rest of it, she's just about picked it up.
Bloody Amy.
Go to Boobos. What? No.
What? Dave, are you drunk?
Wee Man says go to bed. Luce will sing for us. You don't. You don't want that. I heard someone called the twins Benson and Hedges. It's a cigarette company. That's amazing, though. Although, again, arguably child cruelty.
Benson sounds quite nice as a first name because you could shorten it to Ben, but Hedges.
Yeah, Benson.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible name.
Is that the name of that dog in that Facebook video? The dog that ran off after the deer? Or was that Fenton?
Fenton, I think?
Some guy was screaming after his dog because it ran off with the deer and it went viral. I think it was a couple of years ago.
Connie Ed says, looking forward to bed tonight too. Yesterday's site visit to Slough sewage treatment works took it out of me. The works is absolutely shite, pun intended. That's doesn't sound like the most fun. You'll be proud of me tomorrow, Corn 8 Ed. I'm taking World Eaters to Factorum GT. I'm actually playing in tomorrow's one. I'm not head reffing tomorrow.
No.
I'll probably end up doing the fucking briefs though, but I'm not head reffing.
It's really nerve-wracking speaking to a group of people though, so And you're loud, so it just fits. You can do it.
What do you mean I'm loud? No, I just have a nice microphone. I'm not normally loud. I'm normally a quiet person. This just makes me sound louder.
No. See, everyone's agreeing with me. It's Fenton. They know what I'm on about.
Anyone who's met me doesn't think I'm loud. They think I'm timid and quiet. Shy and well posed.
No.
Not posed. Composed is the word I'm looking for. Right? Composed and not at all abrasive. I'm always proud of you, says Cornet Ed. Thank you, man. Love you. I remember that West London, that park with deer. Benson was a character from brilliant 80s sitcom Soap. I didn't know if I've ever seen that. When you get the chance, check Discord PMs, says Lehman. That's for you, Dave, by the way. Lehman's trying to get hold of you. Go on, you all talk to each other in your little private chats. What is drunk, really? It's all in the mind. You only drink if you think you are, he says with alcohol in his hand. Exactly. Only drunk if you think you are. I can't even read, but that's because I've had...
Do you want my glasses?
No, it's because I'm tired and I'm drinking. You know full well that normally I'll drink all night, no problems. The second I'm this tired, it's a mess.
That makes you sound so bad. You know full well I'll drink all night.
No problems.
Yeah, maybe we should evaluate that sentence. Maybe.
No, I'm happy with it. I'm perfectly happy with it. What was that? I was going to say something as well when I came back from the toilet, and you completely threw me with a song.
It goes like this. Fenton! Did he ever get the dog back? Did the dog come back?
I don't know.
I think he ran after deer.
Silver Crow's got it. Loose sounds like the loud one to me.
Yeah. I'm the loud one.
Can't wait to meet everyone at Great Hell Gathering. Sad I can't make it to Factorum. It's such a trek without a car. Yeah, that is a problem. 14th of May. You can come and hang out with us at Great Hell Gathering. Liam is saying he is shy and quiet is like me being responsible mod. Exactly. Exactly, Cass. Yeah, Great Hall Gathering. Still tickets for sale. Still making a loss right now. 14th of May. Where is Great Hall Gathering? It will be at Element Games on the Sunday the 14th of May. Well, Saturday evening, Sunday the 14th of May. Right? Tickets are not expensive. Hence, we're still making a loss right now. I think we often go in very enthusiastic, Luce and I, when we price these events and look at all the things we want to give away. I tell you what we'll do. We'll give away loads of things for every ticket. So tickets are like real good value. And then what we don't think about is, what happens if we don't sell them all?
It's fine.
It just costs us money.
It is fine.
Vince Ventura is my hobby hero. He's such a legend. Love his content. Who's Vince Venturella? Venturella. I think I got that right. Fenton somewhere in Sterling now. The dog was unharmed, says Wee Man. Blinks acknowledge help is on the way, sir. Yeah. Dangerous here.
Jesus Christ, Fenton.
Why is she muted now? They can probably hear her. There we go. Thank you all, Master Will. Jesus Christ, Fenton. Some say he's still chasing Fenton to this day, shouting forever into the wind. Can't decide what faction to paint up my Votan. Any suggestions? Yes, James. Make a custom one. Because then when they change and nerf the rules, you'll be fine, hey?
Paint the pink ones.
No, because if you paint a custom one, and if they change the rules for it, you can then switch whichever ones you want.
Shut up, Toxic. Fenton was 11 years ago. No.
I bet it was.
No, there's no way.
That 100% seems believable.
No,
that 100% seems believable.
I do not accept it. No.
Honestly, I think that's probably right.
No.
I'm surprised. I actually believed it was longer than that.
I thought it was like 3 years ago.
No, I actually think it was longer than that. If you pick me up from London, then I can go. I don't go past London, I'm afraid, Russ. There'll almost definitely be people going from London, though. I'd also need a plane ticket, so it's a little bit more. I mean...
Only a little bit more.
We have people that have bought plane tickets before, Sister Marcy.
Yeah, Adrian.
So, yeah. Adrian, yeah. Rob, yeah. The other guy.
Poor Adrian, he's just going to get brought up.
Yeah, Adrian's basically our instant go-to now. Because he's the most recent person who flew from a different country to come and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking hero. So he's a Thane, and he flew across to the last Great Hall Gathering. What excuse have you lot got? Huh? Right? Love you, Adrian. Just saying. I'm getting this bot ready because I feel like I'm going to need it.
Golden Blade says, yeah, now I think about it, 11 years feels all right. No,
No, 11. Yeah, I don't feel like 11 years is that.
No.
Like 11 years takes us to 2012.
No, I was not 23 when I was hearing Fenton.
No, you
there's
were-
no way. No.
Were you 23 back then?
Yeah, apparently. With a baby. There's no way. No, not having it. Well, not a baby, a bump.
eBay Miniature Rescues, Vince Venturella, Ninja Now Hobby Legends. Custards for Brom.
eBay Miniature Rescues, I've heard of before. Vince Venturella, I've not heard of. Ninjon, I've definitely heard of. I think most people have heard of Ninjon, right? To be fair. Lucy, you just have a very selective memory, says Wee Man.
No.
I would rather go to New Zealand. Way cleaner and better food than the UK. Mandy! I'm not in New Zealand. I'm yet to hear your excuse, Mandy, as to why you're not coming over, quite frankly. Yes, and you're a hero. Thank you so much. I shall add it on. I shall add it on to the total. Up to a big fat 749er. Which means we're only 139 away from the 888 total. We need some big gifters in now, right? My excuse is that we are potentially becoming criminals. What?
I don't want to be an accessory.
I'm not sure.
La, 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 I didn't.
I'm not sure that's something you should bring up on stream, Ben. Just in case. I don't live we live in a truck and travel, but currently near Nottingham, but down at High Wycombe for the tournament on the 4th. Which tournament on the 4th? Good advice. Just made the decision to a whole new level. I feel right. I'm in a place where it's either because I'm tired or they're all drinking as well.
I think it's a bit of both.
It might be a bit of both, but I'm not keeping up with chat right now. You're going to be criminal for a while by the sounds of it, Cap. This is like an OG of miniature painting. I don't know what's going on.
Dickie says, you ready for this? I'm watching this stream from the beginning, so I'm talking in the past, but in the present.
Don't. I'm too tired for this. Stop it, people. Why go to New Zealand? Warhammer's expensive there. Exactly, yeah. Right? New Zealand is nice. Tabletop Republic on the 4th. Oh, okay. Vince Venturella is an amazing painter and has wonderful painting tutorials on YouTube. I need to check him out. That sounds good. I just watched it a few minutes ago. It was 2011. Doesn't feel like that. So it was 2011.
No.
It was 2011.
No. I'm not having it.
Kappa dismisses an illegal property drama. I'm so behind, Ben. I'm very sorry. What's going on?
Who's Cap?
Captain Mannerings.
Oh.
Obviously.
Right.
I think it's the second Liam. Thank God for autocorrect. I need the giveaway voucher to buy more orcs. Well, you're a way off at the moment, chat. I mean, not that far off, but a way off. Twilight Zone. It is a Twilight Zone. Yeah, absolutely. You could pay for your flights to New Zealand with bringing models to sell here. Sister Marty, are you in New Zealand? Is that what you're saying?
We only do big travel vacations every 2 years, and like I said, I would rather go back to NZ. It's way prettier, and better beaches too. UK is a close second though.
Right.
Well,
right.
thank you very much, Mandy.
To be
we
clear,
like our littered, shitty beaches.
In terms of prettiness of countries, if UK is a close second to New Zealand, then the West of the world must be fucking shit. Because the UK is a shithole. Innit?
I've grown to love the graffiti that's currently tagging all of our land.
We're pretty lucky because of where we live near the New Forest. We're quite lucky with relatively well protected Greenland, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So we're quite lucky, but on the whole, you go anywhere near a city, the UK's a shithole. So,
but it's our.
I don't feel. So I don't feel like the UK is a close. Like when you look at Iceland and Norway and Sweden and most, in fact, of Scandinavia, I'm not entirely sure the UK really is a close second to New Zealand, which is also beautiful. We're like a wank stain in that, like, it's not. Sister Marcy says she is in fact in New Zealand, right? Okay, it's worth the flights to Great Hall Gathering, okay? Simply because you can then buy all your Warhammer at Element Games, and compared to the prices in New Zealand, you'll probably save more than 4 times the flight's value. And we did that piece on Wednesday when we looked at prices. Do you remember, Luce?
Oh dear.
Yeah. What?
Mandy went to Brighton Beach, I'm assuming she meant Bournemouth Beach.
No, she says Brighton because she said no sand, all rocks.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So
Like if she was expecting sand.
Bournemouth is sand. Brighton is rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The beach in Brighton surprised me. No sand, all rocks. If you wanted sand, you should have put in Bournemouth.
Brighton's an interesting place. If you like graffiti, Luce, Brighton's the right place to go.
I love graffiti.
It's fucking coated in it.
Love it. Can't get enough of it.
When we went for a business meeting there not too long ago, we walked down the little alleyway to get into the business's front door. There was just two men graffitiing on the side of the wall. Like, you just do it in daylight here.
I shriek with delight on my weekly dog walk when there's a brand new version of the word cunt, bigger and brighter than last week's one.
I didn't know there was so many.
Me so.
I didn't know there were so many ways you could paint that thing.
So many.
Scottish Highlands are gorgeous. Okay, I'll give you that there's places in the UK that are prettier than New Zealand, but most of those aren't in England. There's a couple of nice areas in England, obviously, but when you look at the Scottish Highlands or the Welsh Valleys or anywhere basically it's not England, most of the Republic of Ireland, most of it's prettier than England, quite frankly.
Quantum mechanics says the past, present and future all exist simultaneously at the same time and there is not temporal difference. My work is done, good night.
This is almost as confusing as your fucking chat about stocks and shares and equity and all that kind of shit on Wednesday, Kai. In fact, I don't know which one's more confusing, actually.
Wee man, try Clapton on C, a real gem. Oh.
I shall set the challenge at the GHG. I shall be the winner. Face me if you dare. What are you trying to win, Cass? Because typically you're trying to win the wooden spoon, so you know.
Did I tell you that I almost took the boys to a gay nudist beach somewhere in Hampshire on part of our crabbing?
And we were worried about naming people.
I was like, oh my god, there's a beach here that no one knows, and it's dog friendly. That's incredible. And I thought, why do I feel like this is too good to be true?
Shout out to the Red Path who's just jumped in chat. So that's one of the channels we raided earlier. See, your comments make a difference, chat. You lot dropped a comment. He's come and found us. All right. So there you go. I hope a bunch of you went and subscribed. Well, if you haven't, put that little name in your little your YouTube search. Fuck off to their channel for 5 minutes. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a few comments. Drop a few likes. Come back. All right. What a hero. There you go. This is what happens, right? This is what happens. We go raiding channel. We spread positivity. This is what happens. Very progressive of you, Luce, says Bubba.
Well, I'm all for people being happy in their lives, but we're not quite there on the birds and the bees, so we don't need to see all the birds and the bees.
When I told you kids should be kids, they should be allowed to go outside and daisy chain, that's not what I meant.
No. I was just over the moon that I found a dog-friendly beach in the summer months that's a stone's throw away from home.
Yeston says that's dogging friendly, Luce.
And I couldn't... And I couldn't understand why nobody knew about this beach. I thought it must be the best kept secret ever. And then I decided to TripAdvisor some reviews on it. I got educated that day.
Evidently, yes. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I thought you said crabbing on a gay nudist beach. I mean... you mean the UK doesn't all look like Clarkson's Farm? No, but it's an incredible series. In fact...
We love Clarkson's Farm.
Old Greybeard, are you watching Clarkson's Farm Season 2? I'll show you something. For next Friday. Excited.
Don't fall off your chair.
I need to know if you're up to date with it, Greybeard. I'm going to wait for you now. We're going to have a personal chat for a minute. We'll ignore Mandy for a second. No? You going to tell me?
Luce, I don't think you understood when it said dogging. It didn't mean dog friendly.
It said dog friendly.
Means it allows ugly women. Bit of follower as a private account says Morehammer, pre-DZTV, etc. Everyone coming up with a Morehammer nowadays. Just rubbing the nose in it like this.
You have to do it gently so that they understand what they've done.
Yeah. I see two paths ahead of me, says Sangaree Guard. One, I can go to sleep and be okay for tomorrow's GT, or B, get another glass and not be okay tomorrow morning. Cheers.
That alarm clock's going to really hurt.
It's 6:30 my alarm clock.
Yeah, that's going to really hurt.
I'm not. I live about 20 minutes from Diddley Squat Farm, says James. Right, James. Okay, cool.
Oh my God.
That means that we are going to come and stay at your house for a bit.
Yeah, ever. Forever.
So if you've been watching the latest episode of Clarkson's Farm, he started to make his own beer using his hops. And so Luce went, because she knows how much of a fan I am, and got me the actual beer from the farm. So for the next 2 beer and banters, not beer and banter, 4K After Dark, old school name, I'm going to be drinking this, maybe 3, depends on how many bottles I get through the night. It's not actually a high percentage, I'm surprised. It's not as high as I thought it was going to be anyway. Yeah, we've got some actual proper lager. X says, blood for the blood goal. Welcome, dude. Found the stream about prices and scalpers interesting. Buying tickets for concerts is the same challenge. Bought some this morning. Within 30 minutes, there were resale tickets at a higher price. There was an interesting comment that I got from someone on that, actually. We were talking about scalpers on Wednesday, if you weren't aware, chat. And the fact that some of the limited edition books that have come out via G-Dubs have then been found on sale for over £500, despite the fact that they were £50 originally from the Games Workshop website. We're talking about scalpers. Someone put a comment on that said, actually, it's quite easy to get rid of most of the bots with just some capture type sort of software installed. Games Workshop just don't seem to care. And I wonder if there's something we can do to just really try and encourage them to try and remove the threat of essentially bots sniping fucking items before genuine fans can do it. What the commenter did go on to say that, hey, you know, if it's a problem for you, you could just download one of the bots yourself. So this individual has stated, and he's got his comment on the channel, right? So it's not, you can all see it, it's not a problem, but so it's not like he's trying to hide his identity or whatever, but he said that he's got his own bot. He doesn't scalp. He doesn't use the bot to buy something that he sells for a profit. He just uses the bot to beat the other bot so he can make sure he gets the one thing that he wants, which is actually interesting thinking about it. James says it's an amazing beer. You not giving Liam your full attention, Asbo, says Wee Man. Where's Asbo? What's he doing? Got my Mrs. Diddley Squat honey, gin, and smells like my bollocks candle. Amazing. Great. Very nice beer. Had some for Christmas. Never made it to Boxing Day. Good man. I'm also chugging down some great whiskey. Going to be a wee bit hungover for tomorrow. Well, it sounds like you deserve the time off, Will, to be fair. We're just sticking to the Aspels because if I've got an hour's drive to get there tomorrow, right? So it's not going to happen. Bot Wars it is then. Yeah, exactly. They're going to take over. Who's going to try to get a Strike Force Augustus box this weekend? Start refreshing on the Games Workshop page 5 minutes before. Mandy, right, honestly, however, this is a genuine question to everybody, but Mandy's brought this up. How many of you are actually going to try and buy the Strike Force Augustus box set? Honestly. Because I feel like it's going to be a £100 box set for a fucking Dreadnought, because no one will want anything else. I'll wait, don't worry. I wish I could drink. I'm not in the right mental state for drinking. But if you're not in the right mental state for drinking, man, you've 100% made the right choice by not, to be fair, mate. Hopefully that will start to improve in the near future, sir. I've seen what you've been saying in the mental health thread. If you ever need to reach out, just give us a shout, right? That goes for anyone, to be fair, but bots to scout Black Library books so we can build a library. I'm not a Space Marine player, but my husband wants them. Nope, not. Here we go. This is so taking nothing away from your husband, Mandy, but look at this. No fucker wants that new box.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's shit.
Oh, okay.
The Marine, so in the box, you get a new character, some 5 Space Marines that you've been able to buy for ages anyway, another 5 or 10 Space Marines that look like the most retarded model design Games Workshop's done in a long time, and a Dreadnought that's actually pretty cool. So most of the box is terrible.
So you just want the Dreadnought. Can you buy that separately?
No, not currently. They do this on purpose. They chuck chaff in the box to make it look like it's worth more than it is, sell it for an overinflated price, and they won't release the individual models for a long, long time. That box offers you some Nerf guns. Yeah, they've got some of the most ridiculous looking Space Marines ever. Mandy says he wants it all, actually, not just a Dread. Has he also been drinking? Because it will be sold out before I even try. Most people said, no, that's interesting. I don't play regular Marines, says Jack. I just want the Dread for my Templars, but no, I will be waiting, says Offside Puncher. A lot of people... See, often with these boxes, people will typically grab them, take the bit they want and sell the rest on, right? But actually what we're finding is, on the whole, in this particular release, people aren't even wanting to do that because they just don't think they're going to sell the individual Marines because they're just so fucking dreadful. And Bubba's clearly drunk. Take my money, I want to. You lunatic. Good evening, fellow nerds. Welcome, Colonel. Sorry to be late. It's not good enough. Missing the whole week. I hope that everyone had a great week and looking to the weekend. Hi, Liam and Luce. No, don't come in and butt us up at the end. You've missed the whole week. Fucking log off and go and watch all the other videos, right? You've got some time. It's early in America. Get on with it. Still waiting on the Master of Possession model separate from 5 years ago. Don't, team. Don't. I'm still waiting on fucking models that were pre-ordered on pre-order day that I still haven't got from fucking 3-4 weeks ago. It's shocking, really. Can't be bothered to get that dreadnought, that box for a dreadnought. Absolutely, they do look like they are holding the rocket launcher from the film Commando. They look like they're holding a long fucking extended version of Wally. That's what they look like. Did you finish drinking the hot dog water? I did not drink the hot dog water, no matter how much you lot tried to make that happen. That was never going to be a thing. And thank you, Fashman, for gifting a membership. You're a hero. Everybody who's been gifted memberships tonight, exclamation mark Discord and chat, come join us in the Great Hall. It is an incredible place full of incredible people. We're very close now to the 888 goal. Come on, you can do it in a night. I believe in you, chat. If you get to the 888 goal in the night, I'd have to give away 2 vouchers. I'm just saying. Give me some good at Arnie. I've heard that the T-shirt Marines were actually ready to go for ages and were meant to be one of the first heavy weapon Marines after Hellblasters. Really? Oh, okay. Alcohol makes the £80 4-Joel 5 Terminator. I was talking to Joe today, right? Joe's been trying to put together a relatively reasonable competitive Black Legion list. I said, okay, what do you need for your Black Legion? Because I'll consider going and buying it for you. And 3 decimators. It's like, cool, okay. Logged on to Forge World to look at buying Joe 3 decimators for his army because I'm always trying to add stuff to the armies for the channel. With the weapon, I looked at the price. I was like, the price is reasonable. The price is reasonable for a Forge World resin dreadnought at £50 until I realised that comes with no arms. So if you add the arms, each of the Forge World dreadnoughts, and Joe needs 3, is £80. Oof, indeed. Oof, indeed. So, yeah. I was like, okay, fine proxies. Thank you for the extra gift of membership. Yes, and Dats and Dead, your heroes. Another 2. Another 2 for the total. You always wait till I update it and drop 1 in, you fuckers. But thank you, I appreciate it. And the people that have got it probably appreciate it too, especially when one of them's called Toaster McToastface. There's some interesting names that come through on YouTube. You will eat the crayons but not drink the hot dog water. I never ate crayons, the Colonel. I was not in the inventory, thank you kindly. Sir, I was not in the inventory. Right, but then they realised how bad they looked and kept putting it off again and again. Do you reckon that's true, though, Ben? Like, it would be interesting if they have delayed the release because they think it looks terrible. Plastic and paint in with a gifted 5. What a fucking legend. I've got 8 decimators as well. What you've got, Will, there is a problem. Thank you so much. Plastic and paint, you're a legend. We're up to date. 7:57. I warn you, we're not going to hit that 888 target at this rate because we've got the Liam and Joe show on Tuesday and then members only stream on Tuesday night. That's all you've got. Oh, you've got Silver Crow upgraded to Skull. What a legend. What a legend. Thank you so much. That was the second place I heard it. Oh, that's interesting. The golden rule of drinking, don't open your wallet while doing it unless you're buying a pint.
I still waiting from Allotment Games the first Ark of Omens books. Worcester Sauce. Custodies.
The boarding actions version, Big Rapid Game, is that what you're talking about? Or the competitive book? Which ones?
Random I know. Where did you get that beautiful 3D printed terrain you have again, Liam? I lost the website.
The stuff that we use, if you're talking about the stuff that we used yesterday, it's gamemat.eu. www.gamemat.eu. That's where we got it from. And it's decent stuff. It comes pre-painted, so it's not terrible. It's good stuff. Thank you for upgrading Silver Crow, you're a hero. Want 3 of the Dreadnoughts eventually. I think the thing is, old Greybeard, I think everybody just wants the Dreadnoughts, right? That's why I love you and Luce, my friend. I could always count on you two to make me laugh. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I lied to you. Still 11 months and 23 days service, says Asbo. You're a hero. I love you. Still can't buy suppressors separately. Is that true? Glad I backed Imperium Mag and got some that way. Not sure if they're any good, but I have to have the option. US version of the magazine is behind. We don't have the suppressors yet, says Mandy. Jesus. Both books. Yeah, so the competitive one, they had an issue with the competitive one in the last release. So the last release of the competitive book, it's a 6 months. So we know that the Arcs of Omen Grand Tournament, not the Arcs of Omen, but the Grand Tournament books are sort of 6 monthly, right? So you get them for 6 months and then a new one comes out, get them for 6 months, and a new one comes out. And the last book, they sold out like that at release, and we basically didn't see a restock for the whole 6 months. That's madness. Yeah. Rhino upgraded to Huskarl. It's War Master Will's fault that I made that tier, but lots of people are using it. You get behind the scenes sometimes. Gooner's become a member. Fucking hell, look at it shooting up now. It's shooting up. I just got my Soul Shackle box that I ordered back on the 11th from Games Workshop. Still some other people I know that ordered that don't have an update on their shipment. GW needs to step it up. They're having massive problems. So here's what I've heard, right? This is rumour. Gunner, by the way, if you're a new member, please make sure you ! Discord come and join us. Here's the rumours that I've heard. And I don't know how true this is. So please take this with a pinch of salt. This might not be fact. It might not be canon. The rumours are they updated their whole system to being bots, essentially, to being robots. So the pick system for orders and shipping was all robot-based system, right? Much like Amazon. So it's the rumour that they did. They then have discovered, again, this is all rumours. I don't know how true any of this is. I'm just spreading lies. I'm just being Valrak right now. They then apparently discovered that they don't have the right amount of power supply to operate these robots that are supposed to be shipping everything. Okay, so supposedly went to National Grid and said, we need more power. Can we have more power? And basically got told, you share the National Grid with the local hospital, so no, you're not getting more power because we don't want to risk taking power away from the hospital. This is all rumour. I don't know how... Someone told me this. I don't know who it was. Someone told me this. So it could be complete bollocks. This could be massive amounts of hearsay. It could be complete nonsense. But this is what I've heard.
If that's true, wouldn't it have been somebody's job to research the robots before they installed them?
Yeah. That's typically why you employ people like project managers, and we know one of them.
You weren't that bad as a project manager.
I was not a project manager, thank you kindly. I will spit at you. I'm worried that Soul Shackle is going to be like Shadow Vaults, where it's just going to vanish forever. You reckon? I might do. I pre-ordered Soul Shackle from my local gaming store, and I have no information on whether it's going to be dispatched or if they'll just have no stock. That sounds bollocks, says Puppers. I mean, it sounds a bit nonsense, but that's what I've heard. And I kind of like the rumour, right? I suspect it might vanish forever, unfortunately, it's a toxic hobby. Which one's Soul Shackle? Which one is Soul Shackle? Which one's Soul Shackle, team? Tell me.
For those of you that are looking for something to do while your paint dries, my fact could be that thing.
You've just teased now. Oh, I've just seen the time. Okay, I've seen why you're teasing. Okay. We're ready for that now. What I like about this is I can ramp up the headphones a little bit here.
Yeah.
I've got plugged into my audio deck. And when I put on the voice, for some reason, when you talk normally, it doesn't come through the headphones. But the second I put the audio thing in, it comes through the headphones, so I can hear it here as it goes out to chat. It's amazing. I suppose there's shh, my new title is Project Manager. Are you ready?
The world record for the most toilet rolls balanced on the head for 30 seconds is 12.
On the person's head, I assume.
So if you're walking around with a rattle can under your armpit to get it up to optimal temperature...
See how many toilet rolls you can bounce on your head?
I might have a go at that.
I reckon I could beat 12.
Before you do it, though, let Guinness World Records know, because they'll need to document it. And then have a go, see if you can get 13.
I don't think...
Lucky 13.
I mean, to be fair, our youngest has got a very strange shaped head, right? And it's quite flat at the top.
The amount you go on about it, I'm beginning to think you're jealous.
It's quite flat at the top. He's like a mini Stewie from Family Guy.
I love how his hair reminds me of a cockatoo. I love it.
I reckon with a flat head, we could probably balance 25 on his head. Quite honestly.
5.
I reckon that's a thing we could do.
That's why I take him food shopping. Ben, come here.
It's just a mobile platform.
Come here. I need somewhere to put the tins. Come here.
When we have friends around for drinks, we just put a drinks tray on his head. He's just a mobile drinks counter. Right, anyway.
It was all right when he was younger, but now he's getting taller. It's becoming a bit of an elbow hazard.
Colonel says, bullshit, I reckon you could balance more than 12. Exactly. Did you drop him as a kid? A few times, yeah. But it didn't work. Anyway, you guys have toilet rolls? Nah, we don't. Nah, you use socks.
Yeah.
So what you do, here's what happens, chat, right? No person, normal person, unless you're Joe, has more than 2 of those types of bathroom breaks a day, correct?
Okay.
Not on normally, right?
Right.
Normally. So you have loo roll there for emergencies. So no normal person normally has more than 2 a day. So what you do is on the Monday, you get dressed and you have your day, okay? And then what you do at the end of the night is you take your socks off, but you don't put them in the wash. Okay?
Okay.
And then during your 2 potentially bathroom breaks, normally 1, you put a sock on your hand, like you're Mankind from wrestling. You use the sock, and then you pull it off so it goes inside out. You just put it in the wash. You're going to wash it anyway.
Well, that's eco-friendly, that
It's
is.
eco-friendly, exactly. Right? And if you have 2, fine, you've got another sock. You'll be okay. It'll be fine. Take it off, inside out, in the wash. Saving trees.
I once saw a Facebook story of a lady who saved something like $65,000 because she didn't buy loo roll, amongst other things she didn't buy. But she didn't buy loo roll. Instead, she shredded any old bath towel or any old blouse or any piece of clothing that wasn't used as clothing anymore. She shredded it into squares, and they were her washable toilet rolls.
Retweet 2 a day. God, I do about 4 a week. Washable toilet rolls is amazing, by the way. I do about 4 a week. You're clogged, don't you? Need a better diet. Joe does about fucking 2 an hour, quite frankly. Someone said, how can that be a record? Have you seen what the Indians balance on their jeans and then push bike down the street or hang off the side of a bus? Yeah, I know.
No. The trains in India, there's people on the roof of the train, packed right into the train, on the front of the train.
Mandy says he definitely learned in the military. Now, what the military teach you is that you use one single square of tissue paper and you put your finger through it and you dig around to clean it all out and then you pull the tissue off of your finger. That's what the military teaches you.
No, it doesn't.
Google that.
No. What, like so you push your finger through the toilet roll?
Yes.
So you've actually got shit under your nail?
Yeah, but then you pull your finger and it cleans it. Google it. Just turn the wet wipe packet upside down, keeps them moist. Great word. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I would normally hang out for a bit longer because chat's still going and there's still 200 people in chat. 200 people in chat, but not 200 likes. Sort it out. However, I have got to get up early. I did have about 3 hours sleep last night. I love you lot very, 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 very dearly, but I need to go to bed. In fact, this is one of the very, very rare occasions on a Friday that I showered before stream so I could finish stream and go straight to bed because I'm fucking hanging out. So thank you so much to everybody who hung out with us tonight. You're all amazing, amazing, amazing people. You're beautiful. I love you. If you are going to be at Factor on this weekend, and I know some of you are, I can't wait to hang out with you for the weekend. I'm going to be playing this weekend, rarely though, unless we have a dropout. If we have a dropout, I'll be mingling instead. Right, so, but I'm hoping to play just because I want to bring the World Eaters and have some fun. Next stream, well, there's 2 next streams, strictly. If you only care about 40k content, and that's all you give a shit about, then the next stream will be Tuesday, Liam and Joe show, 13:30 UK time, and we'll be talking about something nonsense on Tuesday. Before we go into the members-only stream on the Tuesday evening, which is 40k of some sort. Joe's hoping to bring some Flesh Terrors. If, however, you would like to watch me and Joe chat bollocks on a different stream, if you check the video link in this, if you check the video description below, there's a link to our other channel. It's like the second link down. Click that, hit subscribe, and on Monday at some point we'll probably be live in the DMZ, fucking around, doing terribly, taking the piss out of each other. It's good fun. It's nice and chilled. We have a laugh. That's it, right? That's it.
45.
Mandy. I've come to realise that Mandy only turns up just to bully me.
Well.
Break my heart, Mandy. Break my heart.
He needs his beauty sleep so he doesn't look 45.
Ben says 45. I thought he was 64. Right, I'm going to go now
You
if you're
look
going to be
good
horrible
for
to me.
64.
I'm going to go now if you're going to be horrible to me, right? Anything you want to say, Lise?
Nope.
Apart from fuck you, chat.
No, I love you, chat.
45 is not old, damn it, says John McCardle. John, I spoke to you. You don't look a day over 28. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope to see you next week. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.